And another lovely sunny day on the beautiful Gold Coast here in Australia. So today I want to talk about, and I know you'll relate to it, when we are in struggle or emotional pain or self-talk within our mind that's just continuously attacking us or doubting us or making us feel less than we are. And the reason why I chose this topic today is because when we are in that framework of voices or living a life of chaos or not fulfilled, you might be lonely, you might be in a situation where you can't get ahead financially, you might be in a relationship and you're really struggling, you may be on drugs and you're on a merry-go-round and you keep going back to them, you may be gambling too much and you're really powerless and you want to stop, but you know what I'm talking about, that weakness we have within us keeps us going back sometimes to the things that we don't want to do. There could be a lot of reasons in a person's life why they're not content with or they're not happy with. You might know what your journey is about here on earth, why you're alive. Could be in prison. There's so many situations that as humans, you all know it, we all find ourselves in there where I explained at some time in our life we can't escape it. But when we're in that framework, why can't we change it? Why is it so hard to stop behaviours or deal with emotional pain that we can't use to start coming out? Why is it so hard when we're not happy in our life to move out of that? Well, it's a good question. But if the question isn't asked, then you cannot receive the answer. It's impossible. But there is asking the questions why we're going through struggle or pain. and asking for the answer is two different things. We want to get the right answer. So we want to make sure that our questions are going to give us an answer that's hopefully going to show us some kind of shining light to start the process beyond our struggles and our unhappiness. Because we're asking questions all day. Why is somebody like this? Why does this happen to me? Why can't I be like them? Why is life like this? Why is life like that? Why do they do what they do to me? Why am I struggling? Why me? Why them? We are consistently asking the questions every moment of our life, and we're getting answers back. Why am I feeling like this? Well, because you went through a situation. Why have I not got money like everybody else? Because you're not like everybody else. Why does this happen to me? Because you might be a victim. Why do I always go to gambling? Because I'm bored. Because I like gambling. Because I want to win money. Why does my partner do this to me? Because many reasons why you blame partners for or ask questions why your partners affect you the way they affect you. And the answers we get to our questions, 9 times out of 10, they're not the correct ones because we're not asking the right questions. And what I mean about asking the right questions, there's disempowering questions like the ones I just mentioned. And there's empowering questions. Instead of asking why you can't make money, maybe you need to ask a question, how can I make more money? Instead of saying, why do I keep taking drugs? Maybe you can ask the question, what do I need to do within myself to stop using drugs? Instead of asking, why do I gamble? Maybe you can say, what's missing in me that makes me want to enjoy something different, which I get excited about gambling? There is other ways to formulate questions, and then you go get different answers. Well, what do I need to do to stop using drugs? Well, I need to take, something might come to you where you need to take responsibility. Something might, the answer might take, take responsibility. I don't know what your answers are going to come back to you, but they're going to be different. I've got to deal with my problems. That might be another answer that will come to you from that question. So the answers that come are going to be different if you ask different questions. And it's really important to remember that, because we can create the life that we're living by not being aware of the answers that we're asking in life. You change the answers that you're asking in life when you're not happy, and you're going to get a different question, and you'll get a different answer. You change the questions, you'll get a different answer. It's as good as it gets. If you don't change your questions, you'll keep getting the same answers, and that's going to keep you where you are in your life. So it's really important to be aware of your questions, and look at your questions when you're asking, why has this happened? Why am I in this situation? Why am I unhappy? Why am I struggling? There's some answers that are going to come back, where you just have to go through your pain emotionally, through grief or through separation. If somebody dies, grief or separation from a relationship. Or if you're scared. But you can still ask, why am I scared? And that will give you an answer. So the more powerful questions you ask, the different answers will come. And you want different answers. Because if you're giving the same questions to your life and what's happening in your life all the time, you're getting the same answers. You're getting if you're asking the same questions, you're getting the same answers. So to change the new answers, you've got to change the questions and ask, why or how can I change this? Or what is it in me that I keep doing this? And it's important to be responsible, I think, when you ask questions. Like, why do I do this? Why am I feeling the way I feel? Instead of blaming, if you ask the wrong questions, you'll get blame in the answers. Oh, it's because of this, it's because of this. This is, what is it? That's why do I keep gambling? Oh, because I like it. But you don't. So you need to challenge that. You need to ask that question more. But I don't like it. So how do I get out of that? How do I get out of taking drugs? How do I get out of pain? How do I get out of loneliness? How do I get out of fear? How do I get out of an unfulfilled life? How do I achieve maybe a course or maybe learning things? Well, you know how to do that. And on that, maybe I've triggered something about your questions in your life, and how your questions about struggle or hardship needs to be looked at so you get the answers, which gives you light to get out of where you are, to get to the life that you want. You have a good day now and take care. Look after yourselves.